forest, in and out the bamboo forest, in and out the bamboo forest. Who will be my partner? Teacher, I will be your partner. Thank you. It's your teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. Wow. We have done fractions, we have made quarters, we have made halves, we have made using the circular, using the rectangular. Now we are here. We want to find out, when you take these circles, both the quarter and the half, which one is big? And see. Let's see. I have my circular cut out like this. Then I decide to fold it into 2 equal parts. Then I fold it again into another part, like this. Have you seen? Into how many? 4 equal parts. Then out of the 4 equal parts, I shed one part. I shed one part, like this. I shed one out of the 4 parts. Then what happens? I take my pair of scissors nicely and cut along nicely the line. I just remove the part that I've shaded, assuming this is a watermelon, and I'm sharing it with my friend. Then I just said, I have 4 friends, so one gets that one. I also take this one, cut it into 2 equal, fold it into 2 equal parts, and then I color the one part and again cut, shed one of the parts. After shedding one of the parts, what do? I cut one part that I'm going to give out to my friend. Cut nicely along the line. And I've said you be very careful. Scissors are sharp objects, like this. So I have this part that I shared the watermelon into the 4 equal parts, and I have the other part that I shared the orange into 2 equal parts. Look at these 2 parts. Look at these 2 parts. That is 1 part out of the 4, and this is 1 part out of the 2. Let me put the other part of it. Let me show you nicely where I removed it, so that you don't say, teacher, we didn't see where you removed the part. This is where I removed this part. Have you seen where I removed the part? Have you seen it nicely? That is where I removed the part. And for this one, let me show you where I removed the part. Show you where I removed the other part. So when you look at the 2 parts, this is what Oscar shared with the friend John, and this is what Janet shared with her 4 friends. Have you seen? This is what? Remember when Janet shared the watermelon with her 4 friends, each was getting this size. And when Oscar shared the orange with John, each was getting half. So when you look at this part, now Janet compares the watermelon and the orange. Who got the bigger part? Who got the bigger part between Janet and Oscar? Who got the bigger part? This one is 1 out of the 4 parts, and this is 1 out of the 2 parts. Who got the bigger part? It is Oscar who got the bigger part. So we are saying a half or 1 over 2. Half or 1 over 2 is bigger. A half or 1 over 2 is bigger. What did we say the word bigger is used? When do we use the word bigger? We said the words that you add an ER are used to compare two things, this and this. So we are saying Oscar or John got a bigger piece than Janet or any of her friends. So if you are asked right now, between this, they have said, you put a tick on the bigger fraction. You put a tick on the bigger fraction. Put a tick on the bigger fraction. Teacher, are we doing in the books? Yes, we are doing them in the books. Put a tick on the bigger fraction. I want people to show me the bigger fraction. Put a tick on the bigger fraction and tell me which one is the biggest of them all. So we are labeling them as A, B, C, and D. So when you look at the part shaded or the colored part, which one shows a bigger piece? Yes, Oscar? A. Very good. So for the remaining ones, I'm not going to do it in class. I want people to try this in their own books. But we have realized that here, the orange, the person who got the orange got the bigger part than the person who got the watermelon. Grade 2 is up to there. Who still has a problem to identify the bigger fraction? Which one is bigger? Who still has a problem? Teacher, we have gotten it. Very good. It was nice having you around, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Thank you.